What is up, everybody? It's Len, the Potter Stacker here, and listen, I promised on my last live stream, and I don't do live streams too often, that I was going to do an unboxing video, and I didn't because I was very frustrated with the whole process of setting up YouTube's stupid live stream. Maybe I'm a boomer, I don't know. Anyhow, I am doing an unboxing today of a 1964 U.S. Mint proof set. This is a proof set. It is sealed, so I paid a bit of a premium for this. I paid $35 for it. And the thing is with the proof set is you just never know what you're gonna get. Paid $35 for this at the LCS today. Thank you, Colonel Bob. Shout out to Schofield Coin and Hobby. And so here's the deal. Even if I find nothing special in here, this is still $40 to $48 value in here. So again, the whole idea of like a reverse premium, right? That's kind of what I preached on my last live stream. You can check it out if you want. So what am I looking for in here? I don't have a cherry picker's guide, but you don't have to look too far on YouTube and Google to find the different things, the different varieties and errors that you might find in here. For example, on the Kennedy half dollar, the big thing you're going to look for here is the accented hair. And what we're going to look for, one of the key signs, and here's how we're going to look for it. I got new glasses today, but I'm still going to need that. We're going to look for the missing serif on the I in Liberty. I believe it's the lower left one that needs to be missing. And then also want to look for, of course, that hair. Right above the ear, there are 3 distinct lines in the hair that make it jump from a $20 coin up to about a $100 coin. Of course, condition is everything. So it depends on what things look like in here. Now, of course, on all of these coins, there's double die reverses and obverses I'm going to look for. In fact, on the quarter, the Cherry Picker's Guide references 10 different double die errors as well as misplaced mint marks. So that we're going to keep our eye out for that. On the dimes, double die obverse on the lettering and the dates, a partial collar, full bands, which I don't know, that the full bands thing might be common on a proof. I know I'm really not that familiar. So on the nickel, double dies, broad strikes, indents and strike through errors are what we're going to look for on the nickel. And on the Lincoln cent, again, the double dies, we're going to look for repunched mint marks, strike over errors and things like that. And of course, on all of these, what's really going to up their value is if they are in a deep cameo condition. So, enough with the jibba jabba. Let's pull out the scissors and see what we got here. So we are seeing this for the first time together. So let's see what we got. I should probably have like a cool knife or something and not some worn out old kitchen scissors, but what can I tell you? That's just how I roll. It's just how I roll, y'all. So being really careful not to go too deep and get into those coins. Oh, I forgot my gloves. Boom. And just like that, magic. Now I'm like Mickey freaking Mouse here or something. So, all right. Back to the show. All right. So here's the other option that I didn't mention here. Toning. These could have some pretty serious toning because the paper that surrounds these is known to kind of leach and cause some errors. But the other thing is that they could be totally plain and they could be total crap. So that's kind of the fun of doing things this way. So let's see what we got here. Well, we got that. Here we go. Ooh. So my first impression is that they look very lustrous. They look very, very nice. Very impressed. let's just hold this up here. Of course, the proofs came from Philly. We're just gonna, I mean, just fantastic luster. Now, there's one way to tell if you have a deep cameo. And I think it's gonna be best to do this maybe not in the, but looking straight on, there should be black in the fields and white in the devices. And I'm not certain any of these qualify as a cameo, let alone a deep cameo. So there is our first point of that we can cross off the list of things we would have liked to see on these coins is deep cameos. But man, beauties nonetheless. So I got my mat here. I'm not super comfortable just dumping these out, but you know what? It's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna take a look at these coins, but one by one, starting with the Lincoln cent. Let us free the man who freed the slaves, supposedly. And I know. Here we go. Now, this could be a deep cameo. This could be a deep cameo. Does that affect the value a great deal? I don't know, to tell you the truth. I would have to look, you know, obviously the big thing would be the eBay completed listings. So I am going to set that penny aside here. Actually, let's see if we can see anything obvious in terms of errors here. Now I'm gonna try something that Ben, the coin geek, does. Let's see if I can do it. You know, kinda. I'm gonna just take a look off camera here. Okay, no obvious doubling on that penny, but what a beaut. So far, so good. We'll just bring that down into frame here. Probably shouldn't slide it, right? I mean, shouldn't I be more careful with these? Shouldn't I be more conscientious? First of all, let's get this guy out here. So there we go. That is free. Next, we're gonna go from lowest to highest denomination here, which means our Jefferson Nickel will be next. Ooh, you guys, we may have deep cameos here. Again, the key is to be looking from straight on. You should have white devices and black fields. I don't know if that's a deep cameo, but it might be cameo. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I mean, both sides have to have the deep cameo for it to be designated a genuine deep cameo. So let me just take a quick look. I see nothing obvious error-wise. So, dime time. I don't need this for the dime book. I got a 64p, or the no mint mark in this case. And let's just take a look at this lovely Rosie. Ah, boy, I don't know. See, the year and In God We Trust look very white to me, and Liberty looks fairly white as well. Tough call. I'm gonna say probably not. You know, of course that's what I want it to be, right? Who doesn't? Let's see what we got here. Okay. Whoops, come on now. All right, quarter time. Now the quarter has the most The quarter has the most registered errors in the Cherry Picker's Guide for the 1964, near as I can tell. It has 10 recognized errors, as well as the misplaced mint marks. So, trying to grab it by the edge and get it out. People are probably cringing as I handle these, but man, ooh. These, I'm hoping Bob watches this, and next time I'm in the shop, he can tell me if he thinks these are deep cameo or not. Because, like it or not, that is gorgeous. I'm thinking that the least likely coin that I'm going to find an error on is a proof. But look at that. Look at that gorgeous luster. Beautiful. I'm not going to check that one over for errors. Well, yeah, I should actually. Let me just take a second. Nothing I could perceive in terms of errors on that. And by the way, of course, there would be no misplaced mint mark on the Philadelphia because there is no mint mark on the Philadelphia. All right. Last but not least, let's see if there's any chance we get the accented hair. Because the accented hair is not an error. It was an original release that Jacqueline Kennedy, the wife of JFK, did not like. And so she asked that it not be, and by golly, nope, I don't think I got it. I don't think I got it. I was kind of thinking, it looked almost like the serif was missing on that eye, but I don't think it is. Let's see here. Let me just set this on the card here. Let's just see if we can perceive if that serif on the eye is missing in Liberty. Oh, I almost had it. I don't think so. I don't think so. What do you think? Is this an accented hair? Again, I really hope Bob's watching this, although he's cringing. Like, what is this guy doing? This is just very hard to do with my camera and everything, so, but is that not just gorgeous? I would say I got my money's worth here for sure. Gorgeous. Oh my word. All right. So there it is, guys, the 1964 proof set. And this is what you get, potentially. I'm super happy. I gotta tell you, I am really happy with the outcome here. So I am gonna get these carded up, and we're gonna put them in the book together and see how it goes with the rest of my 64s. And just like that, with the magic power of editing, we're back. I got them all carded up for you here. So I'm so happy, guys. I really think these are great. And it's cool. It's like, gosh, 60 years that they've been in that government package, just now being appreciated for the first time. And I'm so thrilled to do this. I think that I'm going to keep buying these unopened proof sets and make videos like this, and we can cherry pick them together, see if we find cool stuff. But man, I gotta say, there isn't a coin in here that I think sucks. I think they're all fantastic. So now one thing left to do, and that is to put them in the book. So let's set them aside for a minute. We're gonna pull out the old album here. We're gonna find a home. We're working in reverse order, remember? So I've got the 64 P&D business strikes, and now the proof set is gonna go next to it. And so here we go. And here they shall stay for a very long time. And I gotta tell you, when you put these next to the modern proofs, there is a giant difference. And I don't really know how to explain it, but I know some modern silver proofs are finished with laser engraving, and I think that that probably has something to do with the difference in this luster that we're getting from this 90% silver. And I will never call this stuff junk silver again. I don't care how slicked out it is, because this is how, like, my parents graduated high school in 1964. So this is what the change looked like in their hands. And I think that that's just something cool to think about. And here you can see the 96 kind of poking through, right? There's the, and what a difference. And I gotta say, as much as I love these ones from the 90s, this 64 just speaks a different language. I don't know what it is, man. It just has a different vibration to it, but so there we go. We got another milestone in the album. My first, I guess, I don't know if anyone really considers 64 modern or not, but you know, I've gone for my modern proof sets. I just couldn't find any 2010s today, so the 2010 slot remains open for now, right there. So that'll probably be my next purchase. But honestly, at 35 bucks, you know, I can do these openings all day for $35. It's worth it. Even if I buy 64s over and over and over again, I would not hate to have a giant collection of 64 proofs. But I want to work backwards. I want to go to 63 and so on. So anyhow, that's the end of the video. If you guys have stuck around this long and you're not subscribed, I really hope today is the day that I earn your subscription. So please like, subscribe, share, and we will see you on the next one.